Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the most important events of the day. I am your host, Ilham Ahmedov. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham received Chief Executive Officer of BP, Bernard Looney.
The sites hailed BP's long-term successful cooperation with SOCAR. The company's intention to continue operating in Azerbaijan was underlined at the meeting. BP's contribution to the transition to green energy in Azerbaijan was noted. The importance of the 240-megawatt solar power plant to be built by the company in Jabrail was pointed out, and the significance of the document signed with BP on June 4th in Shusha in this regard was emphasized. During the meeting, the sides also exchanged views on future plans.
First Vice President of Azerbaijan, Mehriban Aliyeva, congratulated medal winners of the European and World Championships on her official Instagram page. The post says, "I sincerely congratulate all our athletes who became the medal winners of the European Championships in fencing, rhythmic gymnastics, judo, wrestling, and karate recently held among juniors and seniors, as well as our para-swimmers who won gold medals at the World Championships. Your victory is a clear evidence of perfect preparation, purposefulness, and will. I wish all of you the best of health, joy, and new achievements." During the night of June 24th, the Armenian Armed Forces units from the position in the direction of Saybali settlement of the Karakelsa region of the state border using small arms periodically subjected to fire the Azerbaijani army positions in the direction of Minkent settlement of the Lachin region. The Azerbaijani army units took adequate retaliatory measures, reported the Defense Ministry. Visiting Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov visited the Aleph martyrs and paid tribute to the memory of the heroic sons and daughters who had sacrificed their lives for the country's freedom, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. A wreath was laid at the Eternal Flame Monument. The guest who watched the view of the capital from the highest point of Baku was informed about the landscaping works carried out in the city. On June 24th, a meeting between the Foreign Minister of Azerbaijan, Ceyhun Bayramov, and his Russian counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, was held in Baku. A press conference took place after the meeting.
Azerbaijan-Russian relations have a long history and about 200 agreements have been signed between the two countries so far. That statement came from the Azerbaijan Foreign Minister Ceyhun Bayramov during the briefing.
Today, Azerbaijan and Russia signed an agreement on cooperation in the field of international information security. This is another agreement signed between the two countries.
During the meeting, the ministers touched upon the process of normalization of Azerbaijan-Armenian relations. It was noted that the artificial prolongation of the process leads to negative consequences which cause great risks.
All trilateral statements must be fulfilled to normalize relations with Armenia. The priority for Azerbaijan is the restoration of the liberated territories. Soon, we will witness the return of IDPs to the liberated territories.
In his return, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said that Russia and Azerbaijan are connected by centuries-old ties. President Ilham Aliyev's visit to Russia in February of 2022 opened a new page in relations between the two countries. The Russian minister also spoke about the delimitation of the Azerbaijan-Armenian border.
After the war, work is underway to delimit the borders. Our regular contacts continue. We will meet again in St. Petersburg in 2 weeks to discuss these issues.
The progress made in restoring communications in the region was also underlined during the meeting.
A business forum of the Azerbaijan Black Sea Trade and Development Bank was held. The necessity of participation of international financial institutions, including this bank, in the reconstruction process in Karabakh was stressed. During the forum, a cooperation agreement which envisages the provision of $50 million loan was signed between the organization and 2 Azerbaijani banks.
More than $3 billion were allocated for restoration and reconstruction of the Karabakh and its Zangezur economic regions last year. In the current year, in 2021, 1.3 billion monats of these funds were used for these purposes. Speaking at the conference, the role of the Black Sea Trade and Development Bank in supporting a diversified and innovative Azerbaijani economy in a changing world, Finance Minister Samir Sharifov said that the participation of international financial institutions, including the Black Sea Trade and Development Bank, is necessary in the reconstruction of Karabakh. Samir Sharifov also said that since the first day of operation to this date, Black Sea Trade and Development Bank provided a €510 million loan to the private sector of Azerbaijan. Additionally, the bank also contributes to the development of local finance markets. Deputy Minister of Economy Ilnur Aliyev highlighted Azerbaijan's economic achievements and disclosed the next year's priority tasks. He also stated that the pandemic and regional conflicts seriously affected food security.
As a result of supply chain disruptions, there are problems with rising prices for some goods and inflation. All this requires countermeasures as strengthening ties with the public and private sectors as well as international financial institutions. Given the large investment portfolio of the Black Sea Trade and Development Bank, there are many opportunities for cooperation.
The SMB Development Fund is being established in Azerbaijan to increase access to financial resources for small and medium-sized businesses. Rövşən Məmmədov, chairman of the board of SMBDA, says that in addition, the tax code provides for a number of tax benefits for SMB cluster companies and SMB cluster participants.
Currently, work is underway to complete the regulatory framework for the application of this model. The formation of SMB clusters will stimulate more intensive and sustainable economic development and significant expansion of employment opportunities, as well as increase the complexity of the economy by creating high added value. These business models have a wide range of applications in the process of rebuilding liberated Karabakh and reintegrating the country into the economic value chain.
Speaking at the forum, Vice President of the Black Sea Trade and Development Bank, Hassan Demirhan, said that it is necessary to pay more attention to the financing of small and medium-sized businesses in Azerbaijan, as well as to the improvement of local stock exchanges. According to him, there are more than 400 companies in Azerbaijan that benefit from the bank's assistance. During the forum, an agreement was signed to provide a total of $15 million in loans to 2 Azerbaijani banks.
That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.